Hello, everyone. This is it. Yeah, welcome to Global Views. Manchester United 2, Sunderland nil. And what can Manchester United play like this all the time? Why? This is going to save us so many headaches and all the scrutiny every week that the players give to the manager and the players. This could save us so much time, man. Why can't the players just perform like that every week, man? If we're actually consistent, it could be something. I'm sure that people will forget about the Amorim out. I'm sure that people will forget to talk, is the system. If we had performance like that every week, the manager could be safe. Do you know what I mean? And we'd be in a better place. But shout out to Manchester United. We played well today. Two goals. Good positives today. Really big positives. For me, one of the big positives was Lament's debut in Old Trafford, starting today. And, we had a clean sheet. We had a clean sheet. And how long we didn't have a clean sheet for Manchester United? It's been a while. I don't know. I can't remember because we didn't have many wins. But was good. Was good. And I'm so happy that Lamens, he had that today. A nice clean sheet, just make him more confident. It make the manager see that he done a mistake over the last few weeks. Maybe if I'd played Lamens in the beginning when he came to the club, maybe he didn't have so many losses like we had now. So I'm sure he learned a lesson today. And for Anfield game with Liverpool, he has to start. That's no other question. All right. So that's a big positive, Laments. And I'll be completely honest, I think he had a good performance today. He had two good saves. I mean, Sunderland, let's be honest, they play shit today. They play shit. They didn't do much, nothing. They don't do nothing all the game. So, but Laments, he keeps steady, he keep himself calm. And for the first time and for the last 2 years, today was actually the day that I felt more relaxed. I was no scared of the corners. I was not scared when we had crosses. I was calm, man, because you could just see how confident Lamine was. He was confident. He knew what he was doing. He was trying just to get the ball up to make sure the players can do something with it. And the way that he played, distribute the ball, for me, it was perfect. I've got no complaints whatsoever about Lamine. I think he did well for his first game, and I think that's the main man from now on. Ruben has to play from now on. He's our main goalkeeper. And that just saves everything. Just the goalkeeper makes a massive difference because you don't have to keep worrying now anymore. I don't think from now on we're going to worry more about the goalkeeper situation. I think this is it. And obviously, it's only one game. I don't want to go too much, but that was good. That was good to see. And shout out to him. Shout out to Laments. Good performance today. And for me, it was like, there's always mistakes about Amorim when it comes to the start 11. Obviously, my thing, yeah, I was happy for the Laments to start on his debut in Old Trafford, and I was also happy to see Lenny Yoro back on the team. I was happy with that. What I wasn't happy was Luke Shaw. For me, I don't know, man. It's something about the manager that you go for some players. He likes Luke Shaw. I don't know where he sees a Luke Shaw, but for me, I'll probably put Dogo on the left hand side. No, I'll probably put Maguire on the left, and instead of Dallo, I played Dogo. But that's it, what I mean? And everything else was pretty much, Hamad was nice to see on the right inside at the front, and Buemo was good, and we had Sesko, which is good as well at the front. So, I'm happy with that. Mason Mount, I was like, I think we should start Cunha, but Mason Mount did well, man. And this is what we have to, we have to recognize. We have to recognize that the players are doing good. And for me, Mason Mount has been good, man. He's been good in the last few games. He's been scoring goals as well. Mason Mount has been brilliant. He had a brilliant goal today, and we have to be happy with Mason Mount. He's been playing really well. I'm really happy with his performance lately. Do you know what I mean? So I got nothing against Mason Mount. I think he's been a great player for us. So that's good positives, and what I'm gonna say for me, man of the match today, I'll probably say there's so many. I mean, there's not so many, but I think the late was outstanding. The late just came better, man. The late is like he's a pioneer at that back. Him in the middle is just perfect. But I thought at the end was 5 minutes. He kind of took Lenny Euro. The substitutions for me was awful at the end when he took Lenny Euro and he put Maguire, and Maguire ended up being in the middle and Delete on the right. So I don't think that is right. I think that's a big mistake. I think Delete should be in the middle all the time. You know what I mean? So in terms of substitution, I think that was bad from Ruben Amorim. But luckily, we didn't concede, and he got away. Do you know what I mean? So that's not too bad. Um, I was happy, man. I was happy with his performance today. You know, I think we play well as a team, and we have to realize something, man. When we were Ten Hag, we I have I call spade a spade. We all want Ruben Amorim out and stuff like that. I still supported the manager as long that he keep doing what he did today. I'm always going to support the manager. I never say Amorim out or anything like that. If we lose, if we get sacked, we got sacked. That's it, man. That's the end of this. That's the end of the line for him, and that's getting another manager. But at the meantime, I still supported the manager. But the thing in terms of performance wise, we have to admit that Ruben under Ruben Amorim, every time we had more good performance under Ruben Amorim than any other managers. If you guys have noticed, okay, I remember when with Ten Hag, when we won the trophies in the ones that we had and stuff like that. Every game that we won was all so tight. That was based of individual brilliant. You know what I mean? And there was no like organized game that we played in the plays. No, it was not like that. There was always by kind of lucky games that we won, and individual brilliance as well. That's why we did. Obviously, the system was helping the players. But in terms of play and link up with the players, with Ruben Amorim, when we had good games like today, we performed like we never did before. And people have to realize that. I know a lot of people say that there hasn't been no different, you play worse. For me, it's not. I think in performance-wise, as a team, we are definitely performing better under this manager than any other manager that we had before. And there's no doubt, every time we win a game, we had a good performance. It's a good performance. Today, Sunderland didn't have nothing on us. And, we have to call a spade a spade. He didn't have nothing on us. And we can actually score more. And in the second half, okay, there's something about Manchester United in the second half. We'll always kind of, slow it down. But we still maintain it, okay? We could have scored more goals. But, there's some players that need to step up. And for me today, it was Mbumo. I don't know what's wrong with Mbumo, but he had an awful performance today. And the last game with Brentford was the same. And I don't know what's going with Mbumo. Maybe he's not fit enough. I don't know, but it's something wrong because the shots, bad shots that he does, I never saw him doing that with Brentford, last season. He was always on point with the shots and everything. This season, he's not making good shots at all. He could have scored twice today. So I don't know what's happened. And, the bad passes as well. I just don't know what's wrong with Boomer. And the last few games, it's been a bad performance from him. It happens. Maybe next game will be different, but, I just don't think Gambuma has been playing the best. I think his performance has been poor, and he might change. But that's people. That's people that could come in and make something better. For me, Xerxes. For me, in the second half, I'll take Boomer off and put Xerxes on just to give a bit of flair. Do you know what I mean? Xerxes is angry to start a game, man. He's angry to play. So the managers need to realize that. There's some players they deserve to start, but if they're not performing good in the second half, they have to be substituted. That you cannot keep a player the whole game if they're playing bad, and this is what the manager is going wrong. How come you see that Mbouma is not doing it? He's not having a good game. Just get Xerxes on. You know what I mean? So there's always going to be mistakes by the manager, but overall, I think Ruben Amorim just go himself get out of the jail card for this time. You know what I mean? So he's safe for the next few weeks. Now we're gonna have a break with the international break or whatever, and he's just saved himself. But the thing is, I think about Manchester United is in terms of performance, we just have to be consistent. We have to be consistent, and next game against Liverpool, if we pull up a good performance, I'm sure that we're probably gonna lose, but if we could actually get a good performance and get a draw or something, we'll be happy, man. We will be happy because it's all about the performance and getting better every week. And if we kept maintaining this this steady game, and things might change. And maybe Amorim is going to have a better future. You never know. You never know. We just have to keep consistent. We have to keep consistent. And this is my problem with Manchester United. We win a game, we're like, oh, yeah, yeah, we're back. We're not back, really. We're not back. In reality, we're not back. We need to be more consistent. And that's all I want for this team, man, is to perform like they perform today, be consistent in games, and give it all in every game. And that's all we need to do, man. But overall, I'm happy. We're all happy. That's going to be a good weekend. We can watch the other games and be happy, and no worry who's going to get sacked, who we're going to get next. We don't have to worry that for the next few weeks, because we know that Ruben is safe because he won today. We all know. So let's see what happened. Okay, guys, if you like the video, just like the video, subscribe, and comment, whatever you think about this game today. Would you think that Ruben should stay, should go? Would you think about it? Would you think they did manage this game? Just let me know in the comments, all right? See you next time.